Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Rude. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Ellie, if you are new here. I'm top off my hair. Anyway, as I was saying, hello everybody, my name is Ellie. I'm still not comfy. Disaster. Yeah, ignore the mess in the background. You'd think with all this time, why so many cars, what is everyone doing out, wherever you go, please. You think with all this time in I would have tidied my room, but no. My armpits look like I haven't been shaven. You think with all this time on my hands I would have tidied my room, but no, still a mess. So just boop. So yeah, I did a Q&A. It's probably already up, or if not it's up next, I don't know. And I got a few questions on my boob job and everything like that, and I still do get asked quite a lot of questions on Instagram, which is absolutely fine, don't mind answering them. So yeah, keep asking me questions, but I just thought I'd put together like the most frequently asked questions I get into one video, so maybe it can help some more of you all out, or if someone didn't want to ask, then it can just help you out. So yeah, that is going to be this video. So yeah, let's just get on to it. The one question I get asked, I'd say the most, is do you recommend Maya as a company? Obviously, because I regret mine, people probably think that that reflects on Maya as a company, and if you do research, I know I found that Maya wasn't that like recommended, shall I say, and every single person I asked told me not to go with Maya. Literally, I don't want to talk really bad on them, but they did. Like, every single person said don't go with Maya, don't go with Maya, don't go with Maya, and go with like a private company, not one of these like Transform or Maya or any of them. However, my regret isn't with the company or anything to do with my regret is like a personal thing and a mental thing, not a physical thing at all, not a way I was treated, not the way the surgery went, literally nothing like that. I don't actually, other than the fact that you have to travel to London, which they tell you anyway, so it's not like a bad thing to be said about them, other than the fact you have to have your surgery in London, which is far from me, and the journey back was like hell, because going over bumps when you just had your boobs done was painful. So apart from that, I can't think of anything really big. That obviously they kind of sell you a dream and don't fully tell you everything, so but I feel like that is every company. I feel like they're not going to sit there. You've got to remember, it's their business, like it's their job, it's their company, so they're not going to try and put you off. They're going to try and sell it to you. So I can't really say it's a bad thing, because it's your choice, you know what I mean? You've chose to go there, you've chose to do it, so they're obviously going to sell you a dream, aren't they, and make you feel like this is the best thing ever. So I won't really say it's a bad thing, but all in all, rounded up, going off purely my experience, oh my god, I haven't got my necklace on. Anyway, purely going off my experience, yes, I would recommend them as a company. Like, personally, how I wanted to go about it was, I wanted to go and see them, I wanted to book me in for the surgery and have it as soon as possible. I didn't care about anything. So, and that's what Maya do. You can go to Maya, tell them what you want, book your surgery, next month you've had it done, and it can be done that quick. And like, that's what I loved about Maya, that it was just like, pick your date, do you know what I mean? And that's what I wanted. I just was desperate. However, so I'm not saying anything bad about it. However, if I was to go through it again, I would go to someone private and like a individual person. I don't know why, that's just what I would do, and I would probably advise you to do the same. Okay, so another one is how much were they, and all about the money side, blah blah blah. So mine were £5,500, and obviously I didn't have that to put down straight away. So there are like monthly options you can create. so you pay them back over time. You don't have to have the 5,500 there and then. I'm sure, don't quote me, but with Maya, I'm sure it was a minimum of £500 down payment, and then the rest you could pay monthly. I'm sure I can't remember, but the first 10 months is interest free, and the thing I didn't want to do is pay any interest, so I didn't have to pay any more than I had to. So I saved enough that when the monthly payments were split over them 10 months, I could just pay that back. So I'm sure, don't quote me, I'm sure I saved about 3,000 or 3,500, and then I paid £250 for the next 10 months. So yeah, you can pay it off all in one. You can pay £500 down payment. You can pay it off over 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. Like, it's completely up to you. Obviously, the longer you pay it off, the more interest they will add on. But if you're that desperate, you can just pay it off in 3 years, and you can just pay like £100 a month. Or I'm sure it'd probably work out even less than that if you put down a substantial enough deposit. So yeah, I paid £5,500 and I paid 3,500 down payment, and then £250 for 10 months. Okay, now I feel like this is such a good question, and it's do you find oh, okay, you understand what I mean. Have you found to have any complications after surgery? And I wouldn't say they're complications as in, I don't know, it's burst or whatever. However, I have found a lot of things that I wouldn't have thought of before. So one of them is the pain. Like, it's been like a year and a half maybe, and they're still painful. Like, they're still sore. I can't have them in a bra. Still can't wear a normal bra. Again, sorry, I don't know if this is a complication, I don't know if this is just me, but I've spoken to other people and they've told me the same thing with them. So I don't know if it's we've all had the bad experience or it's across the board. But yeah, they still do. It's kind of like an ache. It's not pain. It's not like, ow. It's just like an ache. Like, you know they're there. They don't feel like part of your body. They don't feel like natural. They don't feel nothing like that. They do ache, and like I say, I can't wear a normal bra. A wired bra, no chance. Obviously, luckily for me, I don't really need to, but if I wanted to, like, it's so uncomfortable. It's painful. Like, it's like, oh, you just want to take it off. So if I do, I just wear like a sports bra or really ugly bras. Have I got one by me? No. I have to wear these really ugly bras that I get them from Primark. Let me see. Yeah, so this is like not flattering at all, but I wear these, and as you can see, it's like complete soft. Like, there's no wiring at all. It's just completely soft. So it's like a sports bra type bra thing, but can you imagine how ugly that is? It's just not the best. But I'd rather be comfy. I'm sorry, I can't deal with being uncomfortable all day. I just cannot. So yeah, that's one of the like complications. Also, sleeping. I still can't sleep on my front properly. It's too painful. It's uncomfortable. It's horrible. If I do sleep on my front, I have to like put my arms like this, so my arms are touching the bed rather than like my chest. Other complications. I have been told, and I have I've read about this before I even had them done, and it was about them affecting like your health, I don't know if it's like your physical health or your mental health. I don't know. Do I know if it's happened to me? I'm not sure. It could have. I don't know. Some people around me, even like my dad, has said like, do you know about this, because you are not good at the minute. So yeah, how do you know if it is them or if it's just life? I don't know. Okay, so another one I get asked as well is like, oh, I'm a similar body type to you, or what body type are you? What were you before and what are you now? Blah, 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 blah. And so before, like, I am thin. I am about, I think I'm about 5'5" maybe, and I weigh about 45 kg, for any reference. And so that's, I think it's around 7 stone, is it? I don't know. I weigh myself in kg, so I'm not sure. And so yeah, I am slim, and I was literally, I wouldn't even class myself as an A cup, to be honest. Before, I was literally just nothing. To be honest. And now I've never been measured. I know people are always like, what, you've never been measured? Like, that's the first thing people want to do after they get it done. But obviously, if you've watched my videos, you will know I was feeling very down and hated them at the start, so that's the last thing I wanted to do. Oh, with the complication things as well, this isn't a complication, but the scars make me feel physically ill. I can't look at them, I can't touch them, I can't think about them, I can't put fake tan anywhere near them. They make me feel physically ill. So it's not a complication, but that is how I feel. Yeah, anyway, the cup size. So I don't know what I am now. No idea. I don't wear a bra anyway, so does it even really matter? No. But I do want to get measured eventually, soon. I don't know. I probably will one day. But if the bras I have brought, I've brought a C cup, 32C. They did tell me I'd be like a big C, small D. I don't know. I don't know. I need to get measured, don't I? I can't really give a judgment. I literally just go off what feels okay, to be honest. But I don't wear it anyway. I've only brought 1 or 2 bras since, and I don't never wear them, so it doesn't really matter, does it? The next question is, if you could go back, would you do anything different? Yes, obviously I wouldn't have them done. Is the big one. But what else would I do different? I wouldn't go with Maya. I'd go with a different private separate company. I'd have it done closer to home. What would I do different? I think that's it. Like, obviously I just wouldn't have had them done, so yeah. The next massive one is saying about how scared someone is. So they're either too scared to book it, they want them done, but they're scared, they have it booked and they're petrified. Honestly, that is normal. That is such a normal feeling. Anyone that says they're not scared is lying. I'm sorry, but you're going for surgery. I know Maya, how you would dream to be like. It's just, you're in, you're out. It's not even an hour procedure. Like, over before you know it, blah, blah, blah. But it's still surgery. You're still being put to sleep, put under anaesthetic. You know what I mean? It's a foreign thing going in your body. You are going to be in pain after. So, of course, you're going to feel scared. It's a scary thing. And also, even the scared thing of, like, spending all that money. What if I don't like them after? Blah, blah, blah. You just have to weigh up the options of, am I not... What am I trying to say? You have to weigh up the options of, like, am I prepared to go through the scared? Is that how much I want them? Honestly, I wasn't scared up until about 2 weeks before. I wasn't scared at all because I wanted them so bad. I wasn't scared, I was just excited. I was so happy, so excited. I wasn't scared in the slightest. And then 2 weeks before my surgery, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to have surgery. But I think it was more the thought of, like, surgery and being put to sleep that scares me. So yeah, being scared is normal. If you want to wait. If you don't and you are happy to go through the scared to have them, then that's what you got to do. So my next question is, obviously I filmed my video after I'd had them done, which, like I say, about a year and a half ago. And people say, have they changed? Have they got bigger? Have anything happened? Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I would say they have changed to a certain extent. That I think they've got smaller, but obviously after surgery they are swollen for a couple of weeks, so they do get smaller anyway. Yes, they do drop. My body type, I think, because I'm so slim... Oh, just got a delivery. Stay tuned for the pretty little thing on. Hey. Hopefully she puts it through the window. I can't bother to go downstairs. Yes, anyway. They have changed. They are meant to drop over time, and like they'll just keep dropping, obviously naturally. Just it'll run their natural course like a normal pair of boobs, not to the same extent, but they will drop over time. And mine have dropped from when I first had them done, but I think because I'm so slim and I've got no like fat and everything, they have still stayed pretty like up. Some people tell me like, oh my god, they look really natural, and then other people tell me like, obviously you can tell they're fake, so I don't really know. But yeah, hopefully they'll just keep dropping over time, but of course they'll change. They are like, they're still part of you, so over time they'll just hopefully start to change, get more normal looking. I don't know. And the last question I always get asked is, how big did you go, what size, what profile, all of that jazz. So I didn't really make a decision in this. This is another thing with my hair. They kind of make the decision for you, to be honest. I did ask them to be bigger, they said no. And they said they wouldn't do them if I wanted them bigger, which I suppose is quite a good thing from them, because they could have just been like, we'll just give her what she wants, shut her up. You know, it doesn't matter to us. But they were like, honestly, your body type, they will not look good. They will not fit your body. You will get stretch marks. Don't do it. So, in the end, I was like, fine. I went to the smaller one, so I got two. They don't go up in like A, B, C, D, blah, blah, blah. They go up in CC. So I got 225 CC, which is actually pretty small, may I add. But obviously, he was like, you are so petite, you need small. I also got them high profile because he said, obviously you can see my ribs here because I'm so thin. So he was like, if you get them low profile, you will have like ribs, and then like two stuck on balls. So he was like, the higher you are, the more ribs they'll hide or something. I don't know. So I got mine high profile, and also got them. My guy posted through the window. So, and yeah, I got them half under the muscle, half over the muscle. If you go under the muscle, it's meant to be more painful recovery. However, going, why do people go under the muscle? Oh, I don't know. He just kind of picks that. He picked this for me. But going half under the muscle and half over the muscle means the top bit is like squished down and the bottom bit goes out, so it creates kind of like a teardrop shape, meant to create a teardrop shape, which obviously is a more natural looking boob rather than a like just completely stuck on. So yeah, I got 225cc high profile and half under the muscle, half over the muscle. So yeah, that was all of my like most frequently asked questions. If I have missed any, I'm so sorry. Leave them down in the comments or message me on Instagram. I'll be so happy to answer them. I'll answer anything. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you in my next video. Bye.